Perfect. So our program, as we kind of dove into how we wanted to set up the program and separate ourselves a little bit from other programs out there, we came up with the idea of creating a 4-pillar approach to our natural nutrition coach program. And we realized that nutrition is such a strong portion of health and wellness, but as coaches ourselves, it's hard to ignore these other pieces of health and wellness that are so integral to how even the food works in our body, right? So we had to add in some other pillars of health and wellness that we take into consideration when we're teaching other coaches to become nutrition experts, because they are so integral to the health of the human body as a whole. And because we are a holistic program, we added in some other pillars, and maybe Lisa can take the floor on this one and explain what the other pillars other than nutrition are that we teach in this program.
Well, that's just it, Lynn. Nutrition plays such a big role in every aspect of our lives, from the way our brains work, how we think, our mood, how we feel when we wake up in the morning, how we sleep at night, and everything in between. So addressing nutrition is just one part of really a lifestyle-based approach. And that is what the holistic approach encompasses. It's the whole person. It's everything that makes us who we are, which also includes movement, the way we move, how we feel when we move, our functionality. So fitting exercise or movement into our day is integral. And there are specific movements that can enhance how you feel and how you function, and others that can hurt, obviously. So when we go through our body systems program or course, we talk about specific activities and exercises that are beneficial to support different specific bodies. Sleep is another aspect, of course. What you eat, what you drink, when you exercise, how stressed out you are. There are many different things that come into play that determine how well or how poorly we're going to be sleeping. Hormones are another one, and all of these elements can be influenced by the foods that you eat. Eating certain foods before you go to bed, for example, can affect your blood sugar levels. They can cause you to wake up in the middle of the night. They can cause you to have bad dreams. And then, of course, what you start your day with sets the stage for how you're going to feel throughout the entire day. And if you've had a rotten sleep, you're probably going to have a rotten day the next day. So again, we incorporate recommendations for good sleep throughout the entire program with a specific focus within the body systems. And then finally, stress management. And over the last couple of years, our stress levels have they're unprecedented now in every generation, from young children through those of us in our senior years. So stress management is an integral part of wellness and health. And carrying that extra weight on your shoulders, whatever the source, you need to learn how to manage that, whatever is chipping away at our nervous system and at our attitude and our mood, what we're feeling in our gut. So we have a very extensive description of how stress influences our health, everything from the microbiome to our brain health to our sleep. So again, this is one of our major pillars of our 4 pillars that we strongly emphasize through the entire program.
Yeah. And recognizing that chronic stress just creates these levels of inflammation, and even low levels of inflammation in the body can lead to so many issues with chronic illnesses and so on. So managing stress is key. And also for clients that are being challenged with losing weight, often that can relate back to stress. So if we can help them to manage their stress, they're going to be able to meet their goals a lot easier.
Right. Everything is connected, as I mentioned at the beginning of this slide. It's the connection between all of these things that can't be ignored, which is why we've created the program so comprehensively.